then I know Cameron is in someone else's room. That's why I'm not saying Cameron unmute.
Cameron unmute right now, or else.
Cameron, please.
She's actually like out of the room like right now.
Oh,
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 nice.
you're valid.
Hey, Cameron, how's it going?
Hi, Cameron.
It's going pretty good. No complaints.
Oh,
If you
that's
didn't
awesome.
unmute, I was gonna affect the trout population. I'm glad you unmuted.
Alright, guys.
Me-
Well,
me too.
the recording is going.
Oh.
No, I actually don't like these people. Oh.
Oh no, our audience knows we're actually friends.
Our audience knows we're idiots. Woohoo!
Alright, what happened last session?
Oh, we sure did find Ymir, and I don't know how I expected that to go, but it did not go how I expected it to go.
I'm glad.
Ymir the goat.
Bah.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
God fucking damn. We got
Sorry.
through that whole session without you guys gooning after her.
Actually, that's untrue if you looked at the chat.
I was gonna say everything's in the
were.
chat. Everything was in the chat.
I was busy! My players are sick freaks.
Yeah.
Our DM is a sick freak.
Also true.
Yeah, it started off with us leaving the shack and then making our way towards the mountains. On our way there to Ymir, the group did run into some, I think they were fire-breathing yetis.
Oh yeah, they ate the fucking flowers!
Yeah. But then we did manage to get to scare them away with both Zero and Kane doing a little spooky to them.
We love dodging encounters, let's fucking go!
Hell yeah. And I think from there it was pretty much a straight shot to Ymir's cave.
Yeah, what'd you guys talk to her about?
Where do we start?
I think Valor started, right?
It was more of the group starting, trying to convince her, we're not here to harm you. We just want to talk.
She also immediately hit us with, "You brought 2 dragons to my home?"
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
Oh, also she's blind because of, Kane's shitty twin brother. But she killed him, so it's fair.
Yeah. No, she's chilling.
I remember that Valor definitely got kicked out towards the end of the conversation.
She also kept referring to people as ants, which I guess is fair. But those ants sure also did end the war, so fuck off.
Yeah, Ymir basically was asking us why we're there. Called out Kane and Acacia for their draconic properties. And before Kane explained the actual reason why he was there, at least, introduced Ymir to Zero. And then they did a little arm wrestling match.
We learned that some of Zero's fighting style is based in the Giants' fighting style, so she was interested in that. Even though he lost, that was like the best fucking character moment I've seen in a long time. Iconic. We love challenging a 4 times larger than you creature to an arm wrestling competition.
Yeah.
No fear. Pure balls. Let's go.
All balls, no shaft.
Valor said something about, or like Valor was poking her a little bit about her actions, and she didn't like that. She also mentioned that the Titans left without her, but she still feels tied here. Doesn't know, and she doesn't know of any others who remain. And she's asked. Somebody asked her what she would do if a dragon returned. I think Kane asked her ?
Yeah.
Depends on if the dragon was peaceful. And she said that the Titans didn't intentionally attack humans until Aligard. Which was to crush the ants to level the country to make it easier to fight, but it just pissed people off and made people fight back more. Yeah, my notes just straight up say, "Why not try to ally with people?" ? And then Valor oversteps. So, Alec, that Instagram post was a call out because I do not remember exactly what they said.
I sent that to you and Danny because you're the only people that I know of that take notes.
Some of my notes are very good, and then others are like, Valor oversteps. Fucking what, dumbass?
Valor goes up, I guess.
I specifically called her out, saying like, you say they're weak, but you still lost due to their collective might, their
Yeah.
collective will.
Yeah, in her house, while you're like asking her for things.
And then she asked Acacia and Valor to hang back when we were leaving, and she said that it was not humanity's unified will, it was 5 chuckle fucks. And she asked about one of Acacia's former Fallen Party members. She did invite Valor back in the future to learn how to wield magic better, potentially. I just noticed a mistake in my notes that I have to correct.
Valor's like, nah, you lost the war, but can you teach me, please?
And then yeah, we sure did end with a little bit of a oh, haha. Talking about resurrection reminded Courage of someone, and they pulled up a face on their monitor, which is the armored and masked face that Acacia saw in her vision of the mirror. And that person wanted the help of a Valor unit. Zero also recognizes them, so that's fun. We'll get to dig into that at some point. And then we sure did end with a little bit of a therapy session between Scraps, Zero, and Kane, and oh boy, we're sure gonna have to follow that one up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
Hee.
Ha ha ha.
Anybody else wanna, anything else has missed that people wanna bring up?
Kane got blood.
Kane did get blood.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Kane got blood.
I love that I left out one of the most important things.
Yeah, I was like, are they gonna mention it? Because it was like vital. Because they were like, so let's cut to the chase. Give me blood, please.
Yeah, Kane got blood, and he's the only one that threw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, please, 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 please. Guys, my verse is 100. And they got blood. It was great.
Yeah, he was like, I promise I won't kill you. And Ymir was like, alright.
Yeah, Zero, Cam is right in mentioning Zero said he'd come back later with abyss creature flesh for her that was a delicacy. I remember specifically the word delicacy being used.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, we'll listen in and try to put a good word for you, so the city doesn't come here and do things.
Yeah, Acacia specifically said that she would speak in Ymir's favor because her name has some weight.
Yeah, you guys have the city council meeting in I think a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
I love that we really went, like, from 2 weeks ago, a session where almost nothing happened, to a session where so much shit happened.
And we're back in.
The duality of man.
Alrighty. Do you all get a long rest in? Or do you all, or Zero, do you reconvene with the group that night?
Oh.
Oh.
No, yeah, wait, give me a second. I wanted to ask Valor something.
Okay.
Go.
Give me one more.
You got a text message, by the way.
Okay, so Courage is gonna go up to Valor. I would like to think this is like around the same time as Kane, Zero, and Scrap were having their conversation. So I'm gonna go up to Valor. Excuse me, and like
Yeah.
tap on. I have a question.
I have an answer, hopefully.
When the giant told you that you would make a good Titan, what did that mean?
I don't honestly know.
But what makes a good Titan?
What makes a good person?
Shrugs. They can have a question mark on their screen. So a good Titan is a good person?
The answer I was trying to lead you towards is I don't know.
Oh.
And I think it's subjective.
Well, the Titan called people small. But that doesn't sound like you, to me, at least.
Say that one more time, Danny.
The giant said people are small and called them ants. But you would never do that.
Which is why I told her that I would not make a good Titan in her eyes.
Oh. Then Kerr's gonna pat your shoulder. Then I have nothing to worry about. They're gonna like fake like sweat from their non-existent brow. That scared me a little. Because you don't seem like that Titan at all.
Two sides of a very close coin.
They are close?
I feel a strange kinship with them.
How?
They are the last. They are alone, and they find companionship in those that don't understand their plate, not fully at least. That they have many friends, that those friends do many things for them, but they don't appreciate those friends the way that they believe they should.
We're just gonna hesitantly unsure, lift their hands up slowly and put them on your shoulder and then tentatively grasp. And they're gonna say, I like that you have a lot of friends.
Thank you.
It makes you feel more than just a machine. Which I don't know why it is a bad thing.
What, to be a machine?
They nod their head. Sometimes people have referred to me as a machine in a derogatory way, but I never understood why. I am a machine. You are a machine. Kane is a. They're gonna like. Dragon? They're gonna like wait for like a correction.
By technicalities, yes, Kane is still a dragon.
Zero has a thing in them, but I don't think any of that matters. Right?
Pe- people substitute what the fear that they have, the lack of understanding they have, with hate because it is easier.
If you are so cool, Valor, does that mean you have a lot of understanding?
I don't have any understanding. I just want to understand.
Oh?
I have no understanding of what any of you are going through, and yet I take every day to at least try to understand some of you.
I like to think I understand you. You say you are the last of the Valors, and that it is hard to understand others, but you want to be their friends. Quite like me. I am not saying I am part of the Valors. No, I would never say that. I am just the only one of my lineage. Question mark.
Come back to me tomorrow and I will have a better answer for that one.
What time tomorrow?
Anytime, I don't mind.
Okay,
Whenever.
I will set a random time in my mind and then meet you then. Courage is gonna like go for like a fist bump.
I bump his fist.
It falls off. It must have fallen off from all of the friendship. And then they're gonna try to put it back on.
You know, you said that wasn't designed to do that, and yet it detaches and reattaches fairly easy.
Do you think that is its function?
I shrug.
Courage is gonna like stare at the arm for a while. And then they're gonna like go into like their like sleep mode, still holding the arm.
Oh, that was strange. And I go back to doing what I was doing before.
That's what I wanted to say.
Do you all get a night's rest in?
Yes.
Yar.
Yar har har.
Yeah.
Okay. You all get a long rest. And the next morning, do Zero and Scraps want to converse with the group, or? No thanks.
Damn, I heard that. I read that.
I was
You
about
can
to say, if I didn't see that /J, I was gonna smack the fuck out of you.
If I didn't see
Wow.
this, I didn't see this last year, so I was like, oh, okay.
It's fine. I have plot stuff prepared. Octavius.
Oh, yeah.
knocks
Yeah,
them.
Big
yeah.
mistake, Alec.
Plus stuff in this economy.
Yeah, I'll mute my mic again.
plot stuff with this party?
Oh no, their plot is subject to the tariffs.
Oh no!
Yeah. You guys run the scene, like, do whatever.
Nope.
Every time I look at the names of the chat, I fuck myself up.
Oh,
Alex
no.
icon lighting up, but it's not Alex. Speaking of
No way, this is what we're doing now.
So funny. I guess, Zero probably
The
talked to-
typing.
Cam? Wait, what the? Oh my god.
You see a name change immediately. Oh! Oh my god.
One
I'll
of you,
change, I'll change.
one of us has to change.
I think there could be two Dannys.
Yeah, Danny wanted Danny.
There's only. Oh, you're so right.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
fine,
you're
actually.
so
Oh my
right.
god. Oh, hi, Riley.
Danny.
Danny too.
So funny. I can't believe I'm below Cam. That and like the
Yeah.
the order was crazy.
That's
See,
bonkers.
I can't change my name to Alice because that'll just fuck up a lot of people. So I'm staying
Actually,
as Brad.
Alec, we have to do that, and then we have to ping Matt.
All right, Ricky, get off.
Which one?
Get off.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I guess I'll be Riley.
I'm so sorry. I'll be
The
myself.
privilege of being
If-
Riley.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? You could be Danny too. It's fine. I'll just be my. No, it's fine. I insist.
Hold on, we're just doing something really quick.
Oh, now there's two Rileys. This is terrible.
What the fuck?
I can't tell the
Well,
difference.
one of you has to be Riley 1 and one of you has to be Riley 2.
Call
But
Riley
I-
one.
But I'm Danny too.
No, you're currently Riley.
Yeah.
No.
And be Riley two. There we go.
Number
Riley.
two.
Danny number two.
Alec, this bit will pay off in the morning because you know that dumbass motherfucking pretzel boy is already asleep.
Oh, so true. Anyway, so sorry, dear listener.
So sorry, dear listener. Now Alec and I had to fucking
It's
kill a
one
friend.
of those sessions.
One of those said, he already mixes our names up. This is gonna be peak cinema.
Yeah, guys, go have group therapy.
Okay.
and involve everybody. I feel like this will be a really fun talk for the entire group.
Darling. Alright.
I guess like before like they head over, Zuri would look at Scraps and go, I mean, I guess since we already talked to Kane about it, do you want to go talk to everyone else about how we feel?
Talk about our feelings?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but I feel like that's something that like we have to do, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it only makes sense. I mean, if you're okay with it.
I rather have an open discussion versus getting like pushed to the sidelines again until we hit the next major city. So I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we can head on over.
I
to walk
mean,
down the hall.
after you.
Zero will leave the room.
I kind of just climb on top of him.
Oh. Is everyone else in like the same room, or are we just like gathering people and then going to Valerie's room?
If this is the morning, Acacia's downstairs eating.
We have to collect them all. It's the only way.
This is
Okay.
Pokemon now. Catch 'em all.
Yeah. Do you want to go knock on everyone's doors and wake them up, or go get Acacia and then come back up?
Sorry. You know what? It'd be way easier if we grabbed Acacia and then knocked on everyone's doors.
I think you're like so right, actually.
Yeah, sometimes. Most of the time I'm on your left.
He's gonna look to his left.
I'm not there, I'm on your right.
Oh, oh my god.
This is not
Yeah,
one
you're
of
right.
those times. Yeah.
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 They go
Well-
downstairs.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Stop halfway. Stay right there. I'm gonna speed up the process. I'm gonna hop
Okay.
off. And I'm gonna run down the hall and knock on every single door. Like a speed demon that I am. And then I'm going to get back to zero.
That was a really efficient way of doing that. Actually, I'm pretty impressed.
No, yeah. I mean, it's the only way.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
only way.
Yeah, maybe our other friend will be here. Wait, this is the right time, right? Yeah. Our other friend will be here too. I forgot.
The
He was-
troll. I don't
The
remember his name. though.
troll.
Oh, I bet I wrote it down. Hold on.
Maybe it's like Thomas or something.
Wait,
Right now?
that does sound familiar. It might be Thomas.
That sounds
It's
familiar.
Thomas.
Oh my! The voice is in my
Oh,
head.
it was
Oh,
Rainer was the moon hunter.
Oh, okay.
The voices. Yeah, it was Thomas. I'll wake him up.
It was Thomas.
What the fuck was that? Anyways, let's go get Acacia.
They go get Acacia. Acacia. We need to talk.
Oh,
Good
miss.
morning, Acacia.
Oh,
Good
good
morning,
morning.
You know we love you very much. We have to talk.
We need to chat.
That sounds like a breakup.
Nah, never. More like we're getting the gang together.
Okay.
Boys are back in town.
Anyways, we can stand here. It's okay. Don't rush your breakfast. Just finish up.
I just have a bit of tea left. I can just bring it upstairs. It's fine.
Oh no, I don't think they allow drinks upstairs. Well, if it's too much, I guess I mean, I'm a little thirsty.
Yeah, sure. Here,
Oh, okay.
it's
Thank
got
you.
cream and sugar in it.
What?
Great.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna drink the tea. That
Black
was
tea with milk and sugar.
wow. I feel that was nice.
Well, you can share with me anytime, I guess.
I like get back on Zero's and I'm gonna whisper in his ear. I'm supposed to be mad. But how can I be mad when they're so nice to me?
Zeru's gonna like whisper back, although like obviously Acacia can hear it. Well, I don't think Acacia's like really done anything.
Right, yeah, cause like Keisha's like the best, and they've only
Yeah.
ever been like super like cool.
Yeah, I mean, I always default to my normal policy of women know everything. So how could I not like?
Oh,
yeah.
I just automatically just think Acacia knows everything. Acacia's
Yeah.
always right. Yeah.
Acacia, you know when dogs are confused and they do that little head tilt?
Yeah.
Acacia does not say anything, she just does that confused little head tilt.
Okay. I think we can be mad at like everyone else, but Acacia is like okay.
Even Lazar.
Oh no, Lazar didn't do anything.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think
Thank
anyone
God.
talks to him.
Oh no, yeah, no, thank God. I was worried because Lazar, you know, he's so cool.
What's
Yeah.
this about?
I'm his home. Did you know that? Oh, hi.
While this is happening, I'll say Kane answering the door seeing that no one's there, maybe hearing that someone just like ran down the hall, is gonna walk and then meet with the others downstairs.
Oh, good morning, Kane.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You hear the Windows startup noise in the back.
Kane, do you know what this is about?
You hear the sound of a broken printer in the back.
Oh no.
It's like a fax machine.
Yes, I know what this is about.
Horrifying.
It's alright.
Wait, should we have it here? I look at Zero.
I feel like having it in like a more public area might be awkward. I think it would be more comfortable if we crammed into one small room, and
Yeah.
so we like were in like a really close proximity.
Yeah, I think who would have the smallest room?
Oh, me.
Oh, Zar.
Oh, hello, Zar.
Zar.
Yeah, I was sleeping in a closet.
Were you
Oh,
about to say
perfect.
Zaru? Were you about to say fucking Zaru?
That's
No,
their
that's
ship name.
perfect. That's perfect. I think that's the right amount of space that we all need.
All right.
oh.
Yeah, I'll show you guys to the closet I was sleeping in.
Oh, cool. I was gonna ask if it was okay first, but if you're, oh, yeah, let's go. Is it upstairs?
Yeah, it's right this way.
Oh, okay.
He just
This is
opens like a
awesome.
storage closet.
Lazar's so
Alright.
cool.
Those are so
This
cool.
is
All right,
beside
come
the
on,
bathroom.
Acacia
How
and Kane.
How did you sleep here with people coming and going all night?
Oh, I like the noise.
You can hear people pissing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to unpack that. Actually,
It's like rain
Yeah, Scraps gets it.
or like frying stuff.
Yeah,
Like
that
ambient
too.
noise.
Yeah, like a nice brown noise, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend that I've never heard that.
Ambience. Yeah.
Me too, Acacia, me too. And he just like shakes his head in disappointment.
So why are we in a broom closet?
Wait, there's like 5. Wait, there's like 2, 3. There's still like 2 more people missing.
You can hear the fans whirring. I think they're coming.
Out of character. Anyways,
You all pile into this fucking broom closet.
Yeah, Valor is like the
Apparently.
very last person to go in. Oops, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. And just can you move
Watch
your
out.
leg?
Yeah, sorry. Watch over the leg. Alright. Oh,
Are we next to a restaurant that serves fried chicken?
no man's spread. Please.
Acacia's just gonna try to fucking sit on Valor's shoulder.
Oh, okay. I guess we're here now.
We can do this. I tried to as well.
Courage, take off your arm. You're taking up too much space on the left side.
I think
Would someone
just,
like to carry my arm?
Oh, sure.
I'll hold. My arm doesn't get tired. I'll hold it.
Wait, Scraps,
I-
you should
I
take
said
your
first.
arm off too.
I'm
Oh,
too
you're
far
so
away.
right. I pop off my arm.
Do you want me to hold your arm, Scraps?
No.
Okay.
Here, Zero. You can hold her.
For the record, I won't be holding any arms.
I
I throw
pose it
my arm.
towards.
Lazar tries to
Okay.
grab Kane's hand.
Kane,
Oh
are you
my
sure
God.
you don't want Kellyan's hand?
Nope, I'm good.
Are you sure?
hmm
I'm going to pose my hand and lock it in position as like a pointing. Like pointing. So then
Oh God,
Zero
we have
can
that
use it
week.
like a
Get
pointing.
the talking arm.
You get the talking arm.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should like pass this around when it's like our turn to talk. We're having a very serious conversation, by the way. This is very
Oh.
serious matters.
Oh, sorry about that. Thomas closes the door behind you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
you,
Thomas.
Thomas, I'm so glad you're here. You really bring it all together.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll
Yeah.
just wait out here.
No, I mean you're at this point you're part of the group. Just hang with us. Just come inside.
I
There's no room. He's gonna guard the door.
Oh, even better.
Make sure we
I'll
can't
listen
get
in.
out.
I'll listen in.
Oh, thank you.
Is-
Thank you. Oh my god, I can't believe we can't fit Owain in here. It really sucks we have to leave him outside in the rain.
I'm right
on the
here.
carpet. Oh no.
He's
I can
standing
still hear
underneath.
his
He's standing underneath Valor's legs. Just hey guys.
I can still hear his voice.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time to get started.
Hmm.
Valor.
I
Why-
like try to turn my head, but my chin keeps getting caught on like on Courage's screen.
Ow.
Acacia is
sorry.
also blocking you.
It's
Just
okay.
try
You
it.
can hear me.
I just know I am trying to look at you through my peripheral.
Okay. Valor. Why don't you respect me or Scraps? He passes the arm.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Just gonna.
Yeah.
I accidentally
couldn't talk.
elbow Kane on the chin.
Watch
That's-
out.
Wait, you don't respect them?
Hold on,
What?
hold on. Arm, need the arm first. Thank you. I don't fully understand what you mean.
You have to pass his arm back.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Here,
was waiting for
Yeah.
the arm.
take it.
This is how we
Ow!
get to know each other. We have a
Dude!
system.
I am sorry,
Sorry.
that was me.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
Owen.
He's gonna grab the arm. Do you remember the conversation that I had with you about not being told anything and how I guess we genuinely feel like left out in a city or two ago? He passes the arm.
Take the arm. I
Ow.
vaguely remember. Passes the arm back.
Oh.
Vaguely remember as in the conversation wasn't important enough for you to commit to the things that you said you were going to do? He passes the arm.
Ow.
No, as in vaguely remember because a lot of things happened between then and now. Passes the arm back.
He
Wow,
grabs
no one
the
got
arm.
hurt.
Well, I suppose I'm coming at an angle from I have had a conversation with you about how you don't share any information with me or Scraps, and you said that you hadn't realized and that you were going to change. And as of Ymir's cave, it seems like, and we already talked to Kane about this, it seems that everyone knew that Acacia and Kane are dragons. I
They're what?
suppose.
Can I
Oh,
have a hand? Can I have a hand for a second?
He passes it to Acacia.
Ow.
Not technically a dragon, draconic ancestry. Sorry, I'm very used to people just knowing my business. I was quite hated for it, actually, and distrusted. If we're sharing information, I'm the one who killed Kane.
What?
You what?
Wait, what?
Why?
Because it was him or me.
No.
Oh,
when he was a
that's
dragon,
fair.
not
No,
like
that's
this.
yeah. No, we get that.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, are you guys okay now?
I mean, I'd kill him again without hesitation if he started a war again, but at the moment, my goals are aligned with his, and I think I'm starting to understand his point of view. Occasionally, I'll
Oh.
pass the arm to Kane.
Yeah, no, we're good. I think.
We have a truce.
Oh, cool.
Pass you up to 0.
Sorry, I'm just so surprised. Well, I guess if y'all are cool with it, then. He's gonna shrug.
Just gonna like gesture for the arm.
Wow.
He'll pass the arm.
When things are said to me, I automatically assume they are said in confidence. I do not want to overstep my boundaries and share what is not mine. But I understand where you're coming from. I did not change like I said I was going to. Is there anything either of you could suggest to me other than being more liberal about information? As I just kind of hold the arm to either Zero or Scraps.
If Scraps doesn't reach for it, Zero will. And he'll go, well, I understand that you go to people for them to confide in you, but there's kind of a difference between 3 out of 5 people being in on something and actively talking about it with each other. Uh, that's not keeping a secret when it's the majority. You know what I mean? It's just marginalizing. I said this to Kane, but it's, huh?
I gesture for the arm as soon as you say that.
Uh, I'll hand it to you when I finish my thought.
I nod.
I think it's very marginalizing when we're put in situations where, like Amir asked, "Oh, you brought 2 dragons into my home," and of course, I have no idea what to say to her because, what do you mean? And that puts me and Scraps in danger and not able to defend ourselves because we just don't know. Like, if that had escalated, that would have been like far beyond me or their control, and I think that part's unfair. And he'll hand the arm back.
I never spoke about this with Acacia or Owain or anyone. At least I do not remember speaking about it.
You and I didn't know. Kane and I had our own little conversation.
I had no idea that Acacia knew, and I did not know. In all fairness, I should have known, but I did not know a giant would be able to sense that.
Can I have the arm, please?
Hands it over.
I'm actually concerned about the fact that she said 2 dragons because, as far as I'm aware, not a dragon. So if her soul is detectable, that's a problem for me. Acacia's gonna offer the arm to anybody who wants it.
Valor will take it back really quick. Also, you two seem like you trusted King quite a bit. You trusted Kane, and Kane seemed trusting and friendly towards you. I did not think he would be a danger to you. Just holds the arm aloft just for anybody who wants to speak.
I'm gonna grab the arm. And then I'm just gonna adjust a hand to do like a peace sign. I think it's not like it'd be like a danger. I think mostly it's just. I think overall, the the train of information got very jumbled up, but Wait, I had a thought. I promise I had a thought.
Take your time.
The fudge. Oh, okay. So, Kane, it's not the danger that Kane would bring to us. It's just like Zuru said, it would just be like, oh no, what would we do if we didn't have the information? And not just that, I also think like I didn't really like the interaction that happened between you and Zero by the lake. It was very I don't know what the word is. But I thought it wasn't very nice.
Degrading.
Hostile?
I don't know what those words mean, but I'm gonna say yes.
I know we're having a serious, but that fucking broke me. Fuck.
I put my arm out.
Can I have the arm?
Sure. Kind of toss it.
I mean, obviously you're right, we're a team, we're traveling together. We need to be open with each other. It has to go both ways. We're going to your home, Zero. If there's anything that you feel is important for us to know before we go there, then we should, not in this moment, but as we're preparing, then, that's a talk we should have. And I think we should all consider if there's maybe anything that we know that's relevant to share with the group. I'm very used to people knowing who I am, so if there's something you feel that I've left out, I'll answer you. I was involved in quite a bit of gossip, so I just assume people know the baseline, but it's easy to forget that with the Shadow City open again, not everybody knows.
Valor gestures for the arm.
Acacia will pass the arm.
Oh.
I don't think an apology would be good enough for what I said to you. I was scared and upset. I was upset with you and I was scared by the situation. And that does not excuse what I said. However, I do want to say, Zero, in situations like this, I would prefer to...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that's some weird music you started playing.
So sorry.
Hey, Courage, what's that tune you just turned on?
I am sorry.
Someone's fucking cell phone goes off.
Yo, my iPod shuffle just went to battle music. I'm so sorry, you guys.
My version.
I would prefer if everyone, not just you, understands what they are trying to get into when they do something from now on. Something like that was major, and we didn't really have a moment to really figure out what was going on. And I'm sorry that I had lashed out at you, Zero.
He'll gesture for the arm.
I hand it to you.
And I do appreciate the acknowledgement, but I feel like if it were someone like Acacia in the exact same scenario, you would not have said those things to her. And I feel like throughout our time of knowing each other, even though I do consider us friends, I feel like you just don't respect me. And I think that, so for example, whenever I asked Ymir for an arm wrestling challenge, you very exasperatedly like face palmed. Or when I said something about the town guard back whenever we first entered this town, you turned to Acacia and went, "Oh, is that what I really sounded like?" And I think the continuous snide remarks, if they persist, are going to render your apology to nothing, because I feel like that's the main issue or the underlying cause, because I think that you are comfortable with being outwardly very rude to me for what I consider no reason, when you kind of panic, I guess, when strangers don't like you. So I think there's a sense of disconnect between at least us, because I'm noticing that you care about the opinions of strangers versus me or Scraps, who you call us friends.
Okay. Courage. Courage raises her hand.
He'll encourage his own arm.
Thank you. This is not my arm.
Oh, what?
Valor.
Wait, whose arm is this?
That's
Scraps.
Scraps'
Oh,
Oh,
Wait, Valor.
Wait, but no, but Courage did have their arm detached too. Who has Courage's arm?
Scraps.
Val-
Scraps.
Wait, oh, wait, what? I thought Valor took it.
Wait. What if like our arms fit each other, fit each other like socket better than our own?
That's so cute, actually.
It can. We can do that.
Valor, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you respect Scraps and or Zero?
I did not show it in the way I should have. But the answer is yes. I trust Zero with my life, and I trust Scraps with my life.
What did you just say?
I
Could you
trust,
repeat it?
I trust Zero with my life, and I trust Scraps with my life.
Okay.
But
I did not.
Oh, sorry. Could I get the talking arm?
Oh, one last question. Do you respect me?
Yes. I respect Zero, I respect Scraps, and I respect you. But I don't show it the way I should.
I slowly turn to everyone else. Oh my god. And then I hand over to Lazar.
Aw.
Thanks. This is cool. I give it to Scraps.
Oh, cool. Thanks. I wasn't ready to have the stick.
Oh, can I have it back?
No, I feel like I have to say something.
Scraps, when you are done, can I have the stick?
Get in line.
I think they are trying to get in line behind you.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Wait, but I asked for it.
Yeah.
Oh, after Courage is done, I would like.
Yeah, I can do that. After the incident that happened with Owen. Yeah, that guy. Back then we had an argument about morals and stuff. And when we were having that conversation, I think it felt for like the first time like you were talking to me as if I was like someone. And I guess what I'm trying to get to is that was such a long time ago. I don't know how long ago. But like it just ended up like us. It wasn't very friendly and it was like a scolding thing. Or it wasn't scolding, it was more like we just see things differently. But I just want to be able to have talking moments like that, but just not it always having to be something sad or something angry. Because I never want to have to do something in order to initiate a conversation at an equal level. And then I hand the arm to Courage.
Hello, I am Courage. Valor. Turns to look at Valor, but goes too hard and does an accident 360.
My fucking shoulder.
Where did you go?
Fucking, you hit against my shoulder and I knock against the wall, hitting Acacia's back.
Oh no.
Valor, where did you go? Turns around. I found you. But why did you do those things to them if you respect them?
Just gestures for the stick.
Gives it.
That was my next talking point. Two things actually. Zero. The comment about the town's guard. That wasn't meant to be a snide comment at you or Scraps. That was just... It's hard to see what should be like me be so soulless. And if it came out as snide, I never meant it to be that way. As for what you said, Courage, I don't know. I honestly do not know. I can sit here and guess why, but it doesn't excuse the fact that I did it. And that shouldn't have happened. But Zero and Scraps, I've been sitting on this for a while, and I think it's where a decent amount of where the disrespect and rudeness comes from. That when you had yelled at me about the mistakes that I made, and then I watch you turn around to do the same things, I felt a disconnect between both of you and me. I want the bridge between us to be mended. And I'm sorry I held on to that as long as I did. Just hold the arm out for anyone.
I'll take it. You should trust your friends more. and let them make their own mistakes. Since my awakening, I have made approximately 300,426.5 mistakes
That's all?
that I can recall. And if it was not for those mistakes, many of which were severe, life-threatening, soul scarring, they're like green, just go static. They go silent for like a couple seconds. But if it was not for those mistakes, I would not be the me that is here with you. Yippee! My path of mistakes led me to meeting you. So they could not have all been bad, even though most of them were really bad. So I think you should trust your friends and let them pick their own path, instead of making sure they go down the one you think is better. Sick.
Valor gestures for the arm.
My arm is locked. You have to reach for it yourself.
Oh god damn it. Just reaches like an awkward way, bending at my fucking elbow at a weird angle.
Oh no, we were going so long with no ows.
Ow. That's a piston that's gonna fire weirdly.
What's a piston?
It's where the pee comes out of.
No, it's not.
Wow. No way
I-
again.
I hold the arm up. I did not want them to change. I wanted consistency between words and actions. Something I didn't have. Something I still don't have. I look at Zero specifically, mostly because I can't look down at Scraps at the moment.
Oh, I'm on Zero's shoulder.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still below us.
No.
Wow, you think Scraps is beneath you?
No,
Wow.
I'm.
Whoa, Valor,
Wow.
come on. We just talked
Wow,
about this.
wow.
I believe now is the best time to tell my deep secret. I have a bomb in me.
It's set to detonate if the group gets too like upset at each other.
I look at Zero and Scraps now that I have this new information. I am your friend, and I haven't shown it, and I want to be friends. You both carry yourselves in ways that most people don't find acceptable. And unfortunately, I don't carry myself as an individual quite yet. I don't know how to react in my own way. So I am sorry for the way I had reacted to you and the way I tried to steer you. Would either of you like the talking stick? The talking arm?
If Scraps doesn't grab it, Zero will.
Yeah, I'll let you grab it.
Alright. And he'll kind of like he'll take it and then kind of like think, like considering it, visibly ruminating, and he'll go, I don't think that you've been able to find consistency in our actions because we aren't given the space to act about most things. I understand what you're saying, but I think that, especially moving forward, if this is something that we are going to work on, you gotta give us the allotment to act. Um, like I said, with the, I guess with your still like serving the people thing, Scraps is Octavius's assistant, but you were doing most of the work for Octavius with like without Scraps there. So I think it's things like that where we have almost no autonomy to, I suppose, I don't want to say prove ourselves to you because that's not something we need to do, but if that's what you're looking for, then we haven't had the chance. Like offer to Scraps.
I grab it. I agree with what Zero's saying. But I'm a little confused about the wanting to change us and consistency thing. I don't understand.
I gesture for the stick.
Oh yeah, this thing. I give my arm over.
I remember when I killed the Zeros. You had berated me. You said that it scared you. That this is not who I am. But you saw me trying to talk Roland down, trying not to kill him. And you killed him, and when I asked why you did that, you just shrugged. You just didn't care. You didn't show the same care for him that you did Zeros. And that's the consistency that I'm struggling to understand.
I reach my hand out.
I pass it.
I see. I understand now. About the Rowan thing. I wasn't going to kill him. I only took initiative after he... at the time, I thought he broke you. Or that you weren't going to turn on again. It was him or us. Well, it was more like it's him or you. And I had to do what was best as a friend, and also what I think was what is best as your mechanic. And being attacked and seeing how scary it was for you to just get kind of like almost offline is what drove me to do that. And I already knew that there was no point in talking. He even said it was all business. And I understand the feelings of wanting to talk to someone and wanting to like find a ground in middle, but sometimes it's you either get got or get got it, or go do the gotting. Yeah. And at that moment, I chose to not see you not being able to wake up a possibility again. And in my head, I always have my friends come first. Rowan was never someone I would consider close. They were always picking on me, and they weren't nice to me. They treated me like a animal or a pet in the beginning. And then they disappeared, and I never saw them again. So I never had whatever impression or whatever friendship you had with him beforehand. All I saw was someone who was here, then gone, came back, tried to kill my friend. And that's not okay. And the zeros thing, it was mostly the idea of you going after something that can't defend itself. I am always attacking something that can fight back. I will kill something that is hurting my friends, and I will take an initiative to end something if it's putting up a fight. If I see it can't fight back, I always try my best to find another way to the end. I just don't see the point of ending something that at the point, there was no real reason. It's not like you knew it was suffering. It didn't know anything. It was just there. It couldn't even defend itself. And I think that's sad. Especially since, if you really think about it, Zero's probably meant something to someone. So, after thinking about it for so long, I know it came from the right place, but I don't believe it was the right choice. And we already have this discussion, so there's no point in beating it up more. But I just need to... I have a feeling like I should, speak up about what happened with the Rowan situation, because it's okay if you view me as something that goes and... Excuse me. I think that tea is coming back up. I always
It's all over me.
Do you need water or
No.
something?
No,
No.
just turn your head towards Acacia.
No.
Yes.
No.
Valor, Acacia's
Valor, I
sitting
will
on
thunder
your
step down in
shoulders.
fear. Don't test me.
Yes,
Then
but I
turn
can be
your head
power
at
washed.
me.
Acacia cannot.
I already swallowed it. Anyways,
Release.
Damn it, my choo-choo train.
Your juju drain?
No,
My
choo-choo. I
choo-choo.
I heard choo-choo.
Wait, no, I got it. Okay. No, I don't. What was the last thing I was saying?
No need to beat a dead horse.
Yeah, we already went over it. But the
How
Rowan
hungry.
situation, we have. I just want to clarify. Right. I'm okay with you pointing, or anyone pointing and telling me to go kill it, or telling me to go do something. I just don't want it to come from like I don't have like thoughts, and I like tap on the metal part of my head, like thoughts in here. It's like if I do most things, there is reason behind them, and I just that in that moment it was just my friend or Rowan, and I chose my friend.
Valor holds their hand out for the arm again.
I pass it.
First, going forward, I do not want you to kill someone in retaliation for them putting me down. Even if you don't talk to them, knocking them out would be better. Is that okay to ask of you?
They nod.
And for the Zeros situation, I don't have any excuses for it. I was upset and hurt about 100 different things. And that was the first time I was able to process that I was in some way cognizant and had my own actions. And I lashed out at another creature the same way I lashed out at you and Zero. Well, and Zeros as well. I don't have any excuses for it. It just, without fancy flowery words, just sucked. Does anybody want the hand?
Me.
Here you go.
Me.
Sorry, it's a little hard to angle my shoulder.
Give it to me, please. I want the arm.
Get
Ow.
here, take.
Ow.
Sorry, Elizabeth.
Ah,
Sorry.
there they malfunction. My other arm is not picking it up. Place it on my head.
I just like very gently put it on the top of the screen.
It like somehow like magnetically like gets stuck on it.
My hand is stuck there too for a minute. You know, I'll just rest it here. That's fine.
Valor, I have a question for you. I had thought that you were a hero. Are you a hero?
I said I try to be.
Can I have the
Courage.
arm, please?
Just
Thanks. Okay, she's just gonna lean down
My
and almost
face.
lose her balance.
My face.
Courage. There's no black and white morality in this world. Everybody is going to do something that you disagree with at some point. Even your heroes. Valor made a misstep. We all do. They still choose to try to be better. You can call somebody a hero and somebody else will call them a villain. It's perspective. To put that on them isn't easy. Trust me.
Mm. So, on my head, please. Arm, please.
Yep.
Thank you. Like, I turn to look at Valor and I smack someone. Well, does this mean that in the future you will stop making excuses?
I will try my best.
Can
With
I have a promise?
courage, the best I can promise you is that I will try to do my best. But I cannot promise anything in an immediate moment. The best I can promise you is that I do my best to call myself out and be the best version of myself I can be. Is that good enough for you?
No. Can I have a promise, please? We can do what the mortals call a pinky promise.
I can't get my other arm over there. I can't really give that to you. And that's not an excuse. Lazar currently has my shoulder pinned.
Huh? What?
The way you're positioned is a little awkward for me to move my other arm.
Alright, I'll getting on my knees. You see him slowly just slide down.
Be careful.
These
don't need
horrible
to-
memories.
You don't need to like go all the way down. You just need to like lift.
Oh, he's already all the
your
way
leg.
down.
Oh, hey,
I
Owen.
remember. I remember seeing this scene from the closets.
I hold out my pinky to him. I promise.
I moved the head with my arm on it. Hey, so Valor. No more. Well, it was for this reason, and do it! Be the Valor that inspires me.
You know, this was never about me. This is about Zero being upset with all of us. Zero and Scraps.
I turn to Zero really fast.
He gets smacked in the back of the shoulder.
Zero, where did you go? And I turn around again and smack more people. Oh, there you are. Are you mad at me too?
He'll gesture for the arm.
Where's the arm? Was it me?
Here, you could have my other arm.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Oh no.
I mean, you haven't done anything. It was more so I mean, it wasn't everyone. It was mostly Valor and Kane, and we already talked to Kane. So, I guess, I do appreciate the acknowledgement, but if you yourself admit that the situation with Zeros and what me and Scraps do is different, then don't say that we are inconsistent. I'll hold it, hand it back.
So, is that it? Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about?
I would like the arm.
I find the arm that's on the top of Courage's head and try to pry that off from the magnetic force and give it to Kane.
Ow, ow.
I'm sorry. I know. I know.
Thank you.
Pain.
I know Zero and Scraps that we have already spoken, but to touch base once again, I wanted to ask then if there is anything else that you ask of me to do better from here on.
Arm? For anyone?
Would anyone like the arm?
Oh, it said Damn, I was
The
gonna read my own name.
arm.
Kane will pass the arm to Zero.
I mean, I think really just like, I think we all just need to be more open with each other. I know we keep saying let's not split up and then immediately splitting up. We should stop doing that, I think.
Good call. Good call.
That's
Should-
fair.
Should we all just go in a circle and say our most traumatic memories?
Okay.
You don't have enough.
I'll go
Your
first.
blunt isn't big enough for that.
My boyfriend once cooked me white bread with ketchup on it, and ever since then I've
My
been scared
God.
of ketchup my whole life.
The arm.
I'm so sorry. That sounds awful.
I told you this story before, Zero.
Yeah, I just every time I think about it, I get teary eyed. I can't imagine.
It's probably the weed right now.
It's probably.
A lot of weed.
Cool.
Who is next?
Go ahead, Kane. Let's start the trauma circle.
Most traumatic moment. It's a toss-up between being killed by you or waking up not in my own body.
Yeah, see, mine is your brother almost killing me by biting my arm off. Or maybe, using the last of my magic to teleport somebody away knowing that I was about to die? And then dying?
Not nearly as traumatic.
Whoa! Whoa, that's not nice! We don't compare trouble like that!
Wait,
No,
perhaps
I figured we should get the worst out of the way first.
perhaps if we develop an algorithm to measure who has more trauma, that might
No!
make us get closer.
Well, that
No.
depends on who has the most tattoos out of us all.
I lost all of mine.
You had tattoos?
Maybe
Valor.
waking up was more traumatic.
Valor's trying to do the mental math of how you do scales on a lizard.
How you do what?
Do tattoos on a lizard.
How you do scales on a
Man.
lizard?
How do you do
This is a magic setting.
How you do tattoos on scales on a lizard. My brain.
magic. Magic, bitch. This is a magic world.
Ymir did them.
Over the bow.
Oh my god.
Gulp.
Who would like to go?
Who is next?
Also, are we ditching the arm?
Yeah.
All right.
Can we maybe leave the room? I can't feel my right foot.
Oh,
No, this is the sharing room.
Yeah,
I have a
I
traumatic
like
thing.
the closet.
I have a traumatic experience.
What could you have possibly gone through?
2.
Well, we're only sharing one, so pick the most.
Well, I already told you 1, so the second one would have to be, and they go silent and their screen goes static. I exploded a man once.
Why?
Cool. Oh yeah, why?
You see them like starting to vibrate.
Oh,
I was on a mission to guard a facility. And the facility was full of bombs. In an effort to apprehend the intruder, I set off a bomb by accident. Afterwards, there was no more intruder.
Mission complete.
They go silent.
Zero will like pat Courage's arm or back, I guess. Not one of the severed arm.
I feel like Zero tried patting where the arm was, missed, and then tried to recover by patting one
Yeah,
back.
it just like kept going.
To make sure I never forget that experience, I always make sure I have a bomb on me.
Oh, I think that's actually a really good idea.
Useful for the future.
Good to know.
Cool.
I'll pick Valor.
I don't know.
Give Valor a traumatic moment in the future. Got it.
It's I
I'll
Would you
help
like
don't
you
my
with
bomb?
that.
I don't know how to equate trauma. I only know how to help people with theirs, not my own.
Man, well, that fucking explains a lot, huh?
I have a solution. How about you don't anymore?
I can tell
That
you the
helps with
moments
me.
I can tell you the moments I was deactivated. I had to save a child from a burning building while my city was crumbling around me. When I was built maybe a few months before it happened. And then I was deactivated after I handed the child off to their mother.
Is the child alive today?
I don't know. I told the mother to run before my body just quit. I hope the child is alive to this day. And then I woke up underneath a bunch of rubble. With Roland trying to get me out.
Who's next?
Not me.
You've already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Zero?
Zero will take the arm. You know, and this isn't coming from any sort of place of malice. Why have 3 of us died before?
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
I technically
right?
didn't die.
And we're all
that's
our
fair.
own people too. Like everybody just kind of did this on their own, huh? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't
it
know
is
if
kind
we
of
fight.
crazy.
Out of character.
Out of character is because we're a bunch of depressed
out of
weirdos.
out
I
of
don't know what to tell
character.
you.
3 of you have died before, and then like 2 more handed me like backstories with them rising out of a grave. Like
Yeah.
like
There's something deeply wrong with
oh
us.
my god. Oh, Wayne is the normal one.
Nah, no way.
Roland is the normal. Roland was the normal one.
No way.
Anyway.
I guess my most traumatic memory was probably when I fell down from the surface into a place where I just couldn't see, like the abyss. That was kind of scary. I don't know if any of you have heard of. Actually, no, because I guess Sibiru was pretty big. I don't know. The monsters that resurface from the expansive mass of literally the void, the abyss, are huge. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then like I fell super far. And then like I was raised by spiders. I mean, the spiders were awesome, but I was still pretty freaked out.
You were raised by spiders?
Yeah. Yeah,
That
my
explains a lot, actually.
mom's. I've said this before. I wasn't kidding. It like anytime I've mentioned it.
I didn't think you
have
meant
mentioned
literally.
this.
Yeah.
How big were the spiders?
Uh, I'd say
Spiders.
bigger than the biggest building we've seen so far traveling together. Uh, my mom was a phase spider and she could teleport and she was really cool. And my dad was just like a normal one. And I have, I think, billions of siblings at this point, but I'm one of the oldest because all of them die. And my grandma's a demon, but like she's cool. And we had to cannibalize her at some point, but like she's like still fine.
You had to cannibalize her?
Yeah.
What?
Well, the thing is that nothing. It's very hard to get food down there sometimes because the darkness is alive, and if you stop moving, it'll eat you. So a lot of the prey that we would come up upon would get consumed, I guess. So there would be like on and off seasons. So and I have like billions of siblings. So my grandma had to kind of step in and then we all like ate some of her and then she went away again.
That's unique.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I
sounded
mean, like.
that sounded exceedingly normal to me.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's kind of normal too, but apparently not. Have none of y'all like had to like eat your own like family member before?
No.
Oh,
Not
well,
family,
you're
but
missing out.
similarly, yes.
Okay, Kane, you're a dragon, that doesn't count.
Okay.
Your experiences are also not universal here.
But they should be.
I don't
Agree
have
to disagree on that
family.
one.
I don't have family, but I don't eat my friends.
Does using other Valor model parts count? I can't really eat.
Were they alive?
No. They weren't active.
I mean, I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, that should be a pass.
Yeah.
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 And being raised by animals is not rare. I once lived with a pack of beavers for a few months, and I helped them build a dam.
Damn,
They
Yeah.
taught me a
crazy.
lot about structural integrity.
You know, I think nobody in this group is normal, actually. I don't think any of our experiences are common, actually.
I mean, I think within like this group, like like the experience of dying seems to be common. So if you take things like that into account.
What about you, Scraps?
More traumatizing moments. Ted. Uh, 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 one time I woke up and I was all alone. Yeah. And I had no arm and I couldn't see. Yeah.
Nice.
Bro.
I don't mean to
That's
I
so
don't mean
fucked
to
up.
I don't like mean this in a degrading way, but is that it? Is there more? I would like to know more. What the hell happened to you?
I'm sorry, can we just like pause really quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking scream. Scraps is telling the group that he woke up missing his arm and eye. And Kane goes, the only two responses after a minute of silence is nice and that's all.
That's it.
Valor totally did not mean that in a like is that it
I
way.
know,
It's
I
just
know,
like,
I know, I know,
there's-
but like those two
Nothing
responses after the those are the
No
only
explosions.
It's so
No
good.
death.
It's so good.
No traveling to 9 hells.
No, but that makes sense for Scraps as a character. Everybody always puts his pain down, so it's like, oh my god. Lazar tries to hand you a weed, but kind of like stops midway and just goes, "Wait, how old are you?"
Who, me?
Yeah.
2727.
Okay. He hands you the weed.
What do I
Oh my
do with
God.
this?
Smoke it. Other end.
I try to eat it. Nah, just kidding. I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna hold it as I give it back.
Smoke it long style. Scrap sniffs the joint side.
I smoke it from the side. I Justin Bieber my burrito.
Justin Bieber, I hate you so much.
I hand back the
Can you
blood.
say that again, please, clearly?
I Justin Bieber my burrito. Anyways, I give back the joint.
Well, Scraps, I like your new arm.
Oh, thanks. Now imagine.
I like you, Scraps.
What? Oh, I mean, wait. You said what was your question, Valor?
Do you remember anything more, or do you just
Oh
remember?
yeah. So I was with my friends at the time. You see, it was the other group, and then and then there was another group. No, this is the group before. Yeah, this is the group with Zero. Like the one I met before Zero. Yeah. So I was with this cool group of friends, and we were in the forest, and then this like big owl bear showed up, and it was really cool. It wasn't cool. The owl bear wasn't friendly, so they were going like they were trying to like go against it, but they weren't doing well. So I was like, "Oh my, let me help." And then they're like, "Okay, yeah, go that way." And so I started going, and then the owl bear was going, and then I was like, "Okay, cool." And so I saw them go away, and so I was like, "Okay, they're fine. They're okay." They said they'll be back, and so I kept going, and then I stopped, and I saw them. They were like really really far away, but they said they were coming back. So eventually, I had to like take care of the owl bear because what happens if I stop running, and then like the owl bear like turned around and went after them. So then I like fought it, and so I was like, I gotta take it down for them, and then yeah. So then I killed it. I don't know. Then I guess I got really sleepy. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, I decided if I went back to the spot because I was like, if you go back to the spot, that's what I was told from my last group. If I get lost, I should go back to the spot where we were last together. So I went back to the spot and I waited. But then, like, I guess I don't know. There was like, it felt like weird tingly on my like this side, like where I like how I'm like all right now, yeah, like around this left side thing. And then I was like, I guess I got sleepy, so I went sleep. Anyways, I woke up, and yeah, I was all alone, but it's okay. I'm sure they just got busy. So I was like, you know what? They're probably on the next thing. So I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna go around. I tried looking for them for a little bit. I put some leaves and stuff on here, and then it like stopped, and then yeah, and then I continue, and then I was in the forest for a bit. I see it around the area. Maybe they would show up. Anyway, then they didn't. So and then I found Zero, and then it was so cool. And I was like, you know what? They're probably really super duper busy. So I was like, they wouldn't mind if I hung out with Zero. So yeah.
Ana's gonna hug Scraps.
Acacia, who is now sitting on Lazar's shoulders, apparently is going to try to make eye contact with Valor. Like, holy shit.
No, Valor is just gonna like look at Acacia like, okay.
Lazar
Yeah, I
lights
tried to
another
hug
cigarette and
Scraps.
just goes, "Is that it?"
I try to hug Scraps, but I have no arms, so I just lean forward.
Okay,
Whoever
Acacia
has my
has
arms,
four.
they curl.
I guess. I mean, if that's not one, then I guess no. I don't have.
That was one, Scraps.
If
Oh.
anyone wants to make one now, I still have a bomb.
No.
No.
Detonation in 3. Oh.
No.
Hey, just out of
I mean-
like pure curiosity, what did these people look like, and where do they live now?
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what they look like? Like, do you remember that?
Do you have any names?
Addresses.
And the blood type?
Wait, we
No,
don't need
I
that.
have a lot.
I mean, yeah, but they're like super cool. I mean, it's fine. This isn't the first time I'm like, I help a whole group like get away from something.
They don't sound very heroic.
This happened before?
Yeah, many times.
Oh no.
If you can provide me with fingerprints, I have a large database of fingerprints.
I
What?
just want to send them a letter so that they know that you're okay.
Hold on. Out of character. Why the fuck did you just sound like Alan from Smiling Friends for a minute?
Ooh.
Ooh.
You, Danny.
Oh, I was like, you can't just say you. Wait, which one?
You.
Danny or Danny too?
Sorry, Cam.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just, I have a large database of fingerprints.
I
just
downloaded
brought in
them.
my cheese.
I downloaded them from various law enforcement agencies.
I mean, I think we need to find these people.
Yeah, do you want us to
personally.
go kill these people?
What?
Yeah, let's
no,
not go to the
they're-
Shadow City. Let's go find
no.
them.
No, they're my friends.
Aw.
They don't
don't
sound like friendly
sound like
friends.
friends.
They sound like meanly friends.
No, they were my friends. They said so.
Oh well, they're not really our friends.
Mm.
Friends are not in the saying, but in the doing.
You know what? Scraps, because you said it. I mean them no harm.
Yeah.
I mean them no harm. I just have a few choice words.
Oh yeah, I mean like, if we go and talk to them and they attack us first, then,
I mean,
Yeah.
if we find them, word. I mean, if we bump into them, I'll tell you if they're like, yeah, and I'll be like, oh my god, long time no see. Yeah, they were nice to me. They fed me, and yeah.
what else did they do?
Mm,
They told me to do like fight things.
do you like to fight things?
Eh.
Then how is that nice?
Oh, 'cause they're okay then. They're happy. They tell me things like, good job.
So you're saying the only way that you know how to show people that you're friends with them is to fight and kill for them?
Yeah.
Oh no, guys.
What else do they do for you?
Well, like I said, they would feed me.
What else would they do for you?
It,
Lazar, why are you saying oh no?
Oh, well, I mean, Cause this makes a lot of sense about them, don't you think?
Yeah.
You care to elaborate?
Well, I mean, the whole Roland murder.
Yeah.
We're not talking about you, Scraps, don't worry.
okay. Confused.
Lazar
So, like-
switches to Spanish.
they're like okay, and they go back to posing their hands in different
Asia
like
starts
poses.
speaking in Sylvan.
Spanish and Sylvan are like cousin languages so they can understand each other.
Oh my god, wait, out of character. In our campaign, Inferno is Spanish. So when we start speaking Inferno, we speak Spanish.
That's iconic, actually.
The poor no
That's really
Samokins.
There's subtitles sometimes.
Wait, but Scraps, what else do they do for you?
What do you mean?
I've had mean people give me food, and I cannot eat.
Oh, well, they gave me food, and then they would give me like cool little like gifts.
Acacia's gonna cast message to Zero and just whisper, "We're killing them
Were
on
they
sight, right?"
Lazar joins the Skype call. Yeah, for sure.
were they nice gifts?
Yeah, they were usually like little like pieces of like cool rocks, and like sometimes little pieces of metal, and they would like throw it, and then it would be like a go find it type thing, and I'll go look for it. And sometimes they would just throw it at me, and then I would have to catch it, and it was like a cool game of like, hey, catch. But sometimes I wasn't paying attention, so it would just hit me. But it's okay, cause then I get the thing.
So they threw rocks at you?
Cool rocks.
Did you like it?
I mean, they were laughing, so it was okay, yeah.
But did you like it?
Yeah, it was fine. My friends were happy.
But did you like it?
Yeah.
Deception check.
And everyone rolls insight.
If this is a deception, I get to do this with advantage.
Wait, do I actually?
I mean, deception or like, because I think Scraps really does believe it. So like, I could say persuasion if you want.
Okay. Well, charisma sucks anyway, so we
Yeah.
can do whichever. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's Let's say deception. Whatever.
Eight.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
guys, you gotta beat an 8.
Beautiful.
Great news! I rolled a 4.
God.
That's so
Thank-
funny. That was disadvantage.
Thank God I have advantage on these checks.
What'd you get?
14.
What did
Yay.
Courage get?
I will tell you in 17, 16, 15,
You not have your
14.
dice out right now?
13, 20. Wait.
What?
Malfunction.
Miscount.
Error.
Rebooting.
Please restart installation process.
Dice is still rolling. Help.
This is 17.
Okay.
38.
Did Kane roll?
I don't know why I said 20.
What did Kane get?
12.
12. Gotcha. All right. So yeah, Kane, Courage, Ziru, Valor. You can all tell that Scraps is actually what is Scraps feeling, or like or like how would you classify like his statements right now?
It's like, yeah, fine. It's fine. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's all good type vibe. Or they're not making any eye contact. They're still like fidgeting with the hand with their arm.
I am making detections.
They just keep nodding. As they're saying, yeah, it was fine.
Analyzing. Error. Analyzing. Someone turn my face and look at it.
Yes.
So like I turn to look at them, so but not as Scraps, and like I show like screenshots of like little like repeating clips of like them like looking away and like them fidgeting their fingers, and then like a screen detailing like a voice analysis indicating that is that they're like trying to convince themselves and us.
Hey, Scraps.
Yeah.
Later today, do you want to go out to find a board game? I haven't ever played a game with you, other than that one time we chased each other in the amphitheater.
What's a board game? Is it boring?
Um,
I mean, if you
sometimes.
like boring games, it's fine. Like, I'll play with you.
Well, I just want to play a game with you. I don't really care what kind.
There's dice and card games too. I could teach you some.
Who else would like to join the game?
I'll join.
We might need a bit more space than this closet.
We're gonna need a table.
Where can we find a table?
I heard of this game called Humans in Offices.
Oh
Mhm.
god, the rules are so complex for that.
No, it's okay. I heard there's like cool homebrews.
And with that, let's take a break. Jesus, before we.
Yeah, I'm good
Alright,
now,
and
sorry.
we're recording again.
Yeah.
No.
You know, like, yeah?
No.
Everyone, I have
all
a
of
sudden.
The
I
internet
have
knows
a
that.
sudden.
You all,
who's
I
you
have
all,
a
meowing,
sudden
Alec?
urge to meow,
you
meow,
all
meow.
I'm gonna fucking mute you. You all topple out of the broom closet, piling on top of each other. Thomas just kind of like looks at you all.
Can I have my arms back?
Yeah, here.
Wait, no, that's my arm. Oh, wait,
Wait,
this is your arm. Plop,
what
flex it
happened to
up
my
here.
leg? Where did my leg go?
I don't have
Courage.
any legs.
It's on your hip.
I found it. Is anyone else missing any limbs?
Yeah.
What are you missing?
Lazar just starts crying.
Oh no.
Oh, I remember now. Encourage plays. Sad violin. Audio. Low quality.
The world's smallest violin.
So we leave the closet.
So we leave the closet.
You guys see Owain's friend, Rook, walk up to you all and just kind of go, "Oh, there you guys are. I send you all
Who
up
are
for the
you?
town hall."
Who are you?
Oh,
Who are
wait.
you?
You guys
Courage.
know him?
Identify yourself.
Courage,
What
knock
was-
it off.
What
You
did-
guys
what
are
did you
funny.
do?
You know who I am. Anyway, doesn't
Two.
matter.
Ah,
What did you do?
yeah.
One.
I signed you all up for the town hall meeting tomorrow.
Wow, you
Oh,
did that,
thank
bro.
you.
Yeah, because you talked about it and then you disappeared for 2 days, so I assumed you were busy.
I
You're
didn't
gonna join us.
know we had to sign up for that. Thank you very much.
Did you sign us up under the spider cleanup crew?
Right, yeah, spider cleanup crew, and then I put in parentheses spider is silent. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
very impressed
What?
that you remembered that.
Well,
Thank
I
you,
was.
name.
I'm
Why-
kind of like Owain's manager. So,
Why
Oh.
is the spider silent?
have you ever
It's
heard
a
a
long
loud
story.
spider?
Yes.
What? Where? When?
Most of the time, spiders are pretty quiet.
I mean, when you're in your spider form, Zero, you're pretty loud.
Oh, well, I mean, I feel like I'm more of like a flesh creature than like a real spider, but I guess that's fair.
Are you not a flesh creature now?
Oh my God, you're right.
Anyway, guys, town hall is tomorrow, 10 a.m. So, just letting you guys know.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
He goes to his room.
Who was that?
That
was
was
Rook's.
Owain's friend.
Oh, the one that got taken by the birds.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
goblin that you met in Cuttercrest.
Right, the one that got taken by the bird.
You guys had a handshake and everything.
Yeah, the one that got taken by the bird.
The one that got taken by the bird.
Courage now has a recording of Scrap saying.
The one that got taken by the bird.
The one
Hey,
that got taken by the bird.
Oh no, new stim unlocked.
Oh, 0.
By the
Stop.
Hi.
I did not get to spar today. It was we rested and then immediately had this conversation. Do you mind?
Do I mind what?
Could I spar with you to train?
Oh my god. I never thought this day would come. Yeah, I'd love that.
We have to kind of find a spot to do that, though. We're not
You
in
guys
the
find a
middle of-
spot. It's easy enough.
Nazir will draw his sword in the middle of the tower.
You guys
You
break
got
a vase and are fined like 500 gold.
Oh
Don't worry,
no.
I can't pay for this.
Wait, I read a book on this.
The one that got
Become a
taken by the
case study
birds.
expert.
So freaking funny. Yeah, they'll go outside. Before they, or I guess like before that, Zero would like quickly look at Scraps and go, you know what, Scraps, I'm really glad that we're friends.
No,
What? What do you
we're
mean?
best friends.
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm
gave
really
you-
glad that
Are we still friends? No, we're
No.
brothers.
Blood brothers.
Don't scare me like that, man. Jesus.
Aw. I'm
Kane,
so
I have to
glad
talk to
that
you about
we're best
something.
friends.
Wait, who did you say?
Wait, hold on. Zero, you were saying something?
Oh, I was just saying I'm really glad that we're best friends.
Yeah.
It sounds like his brain just stopped.
Used all the
Great,
brain
the yippee
cells
sound
today.
effect.
Oh no. Wait, Riley, are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay,
here.
you're
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, no, we're good.
It just cut off.
I know, it's funny.
It just
There was nothing after that. It was just a simple, like,
completely
yeah.
cut off. My god.
Absolutely not. How dare you ask that? Wait, what did Acacia say?
Kane, I need to talk to you about something. Yesfir said she would take my speaking for you as payment for her blood. I need to do something. It's very important, and I need you to know it's nothing personal. Acacia's gonna dump a snowball down his back.
What? Oh.
You know that's not to you, and I'm taking that as us being even now, thank you.
Kane's gonna take 2 snowballs in both of his hands and throw them at Keisha.
Yeah, get her! You hear like Nella in your side just go, yeah, get her, get her!
Oh, fuck.
It is for killing me.
Oh my god.
Remember what I said? We were good? Well, that was a lie.
Acacia's gonna start just hurling snowballs.
I can just imagine like Kane and Acacia becoming friends like 60 years down the line and Kane just being like, hey, remember when you fucking killed me? And Acacia's like, stop! I'm bringing that up! Oh my god!
Remember when you fucking killed my friend?
And Nell walks into the room like, hey guys, what are you talking about? Acacia and Kane are having a snowball fight. Zero, your son, joins. But he's really bad at it.
Aw.
He's doing his best. Acacia's
Wait, I
using
need-
him as a shield.
Wait, what's your ice child's name?
Spider.
Spider?
Yeah.
You could have
I'm
picked
gonna-
like a species of spider either, you just named him Spider, huh?
I'm gonna-
Or beaver.
I-
Or
I'm gonna-
wolf spider.
Oh god damn it.
I'm gonna like go up to Spider and just like play tutorials on my screen.
You
The tutorials get covered by snowballs.
What's up, everybody? I'm here to show you how to do a snowball fight. Make sure to click that like and subscribe button, and then an ad immediately comes up. But Wolf Spider is locked in and watching this tutorial as a snowball.
Is the ad for the website builder Squarespace?
Yes.
Perhaps? Maybe the
Speaking of-
earbuds break one?
This
Anyway, I'm
snowball
gonna
fight
go
is
affect
sponsored
local
by-
trout population.
It's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Thank you to all our sponsors so much. And remember, guys, subscribe to our Patreon. That really keeps the lights on, lets us feed Danny.
Sometimes.
Wait,
Yeah.
Danny's
And I'm getting hungry.
someone's
Danny's getting
fed?
paid?
Danny's getting fed.
Danny's part of the channel?
Back to the show.
Danny has a character.
There's a Danny?
Danny's
Three
here.
of them. They're freaking multiplying. Oh my god. Alright, so those people are over there. Before Zero and Valor have their moment, Courage, Lazar is gonna walk up to you really quickly.
Would you also like a tutorial?
Oh hey, are you in the middle of something? As like snowballs are being hurled like over your heads.
I turn around at the action, and then I turn back. What did you need?
Oh man, I just, all that talk about like, I don't know, in the closet and stuff, really got to me.
Accessing memory. Oh, I remember that.
Well, you said that since you've been awakened, you made a lot of mistakes, and yeah, I kind of get that. I've made a few
Do
in
you-
my life, yeah.
I remember that one time you set a fire in the cabin.
Yeah. Good times.
I had just recently forgotten the screams.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know, being with you and V was never one of the mistakes I feel like I made.
I put my hand on their shoulder. Well, that makes me. So they get pelted by a snowball. I turn around, and I turn back.
Acacia's pointing at Kane. Kane is pointing at Acacia.
Let me restart. Well, Lazar, that makes me.
Zeru's son.
spider.
Zeru's son has just learned how to throw.
Oh no.
Let me restart. Well, Lazar, that made me. I turn around to tentatively make sure I'm not going to get hit by a snowball.
Acacia hits Lazar in the shoulder accidentally.
Ah! I've been hit! Lazar falls onto the floor.
Oh no. Well, Lazar,
He starts making a snow angel.
that made me very happy too. You and V were some of the happiest times in my life.
He kind of like pats the
And-
snow next to him.
So, like, to do it, I fall face first.
Lazar just kind of goes, I know it sucked when we kind of split up, but I mean, I missed you. And I think V would like to see you again. They're in Kotarkraz. You could go visit them.
Is that for real?
I mean, I can't really speak for them. Maybe they hate you now.
Why would they hate me?
Good question. They probably don't.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't hate them either.
Nice.
Haha. So, like, as I fall, I wanted to, like, do snow angels with them, but the impact of my fall, like, jolts my arm off and, like, flies off. So I make, like, a snow angel with one arm.
It's a scraps angel.
Do you still call yourselves the 6 inchers?
Yeah.
Where are the inches? If it is just you.
V took him in the divorce.
The separation. Well, don't worry. You can always find more inches.
Scrap. Sorry. Lazar sits up and just goes, and like looks around at Acacia and Kane, and then over to like Zero and Valerie and just goes, you know, I think I did.
Yeah, all of your new friends all probably have inches to give.
Yeah. Valor
All
keeps
you
telling
have,
me that they're gonna beat me within an inch of my life, so.
that's 1 inch down, but you have to wait until the end of your life to collect.
Yeah, these guys are my
Maybe,
inches.
maybe ask Acacia for an inch. They seem
Look,
very nice.
inches.
I think if you ask everyone, they'll give you an inch.
You know, something courage.
Mm-hmm.
I think the inches were the friends we made along the way.
Oh, if you were the 6 inchers, that was 6 friends. Now these are the 1,
2, 3, 4,
2,
5, 6,
3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
The 7 inchers.
He grew an inch. He grew an inch.
Congratulations, you are no longer 6, you are now 7 inches.
He looks under his skirt.
Under their what?
under his little like shawl skirt. Huh.
Why do you keep looking in your pants?
Just to make sure.
Does it change?
Nah, but Lazar just like gets up and just goes, I don't need it to. And he walks away.
I try to get up too. Time to go grab my food. And they fall over.
Alright.
Kane is gonna go and join Courage on the floor.
Wow, so many people hit me with snowballs. The tutorials must have worked wonders.
Acacia is going to fetch Courage's arm.
Man, doesn't.
Lazar gets up rock hard. You know, just talking about my friends just like gets me all hot and bothered.
Lazar, where
hated
did you
that,
get those
thanks.
inches? Oh, thank you for giving me my arm back.
By the way, Kane, I don't feel the
Mhm.
cold. But this was the most fun I've had in a while. Thanks.
Yeah, we can call it fun. No
Or
problem,
we can
Acacia.
call it lots of fun.
We could call it that.
Yippee! Sound effect.
I don't intend to fight you anymore, by the way. I agree with your goals, I think.
What? You mean like at all?
I think so.
Why?
The same as Ymir. You've changed. And I've seen some horrible parts of this world. Maybe it could use a change.
Maybe it's you that changed.
It could be both.
Acacia's gonna put out her hand. Friends?
Kane will reach out.
So do I.
I'd like that. And you too, Courage.
You too, Courage.
This makes me very happy.
Over a couple of buildings over is an kind of like a guards training arena. A few of them seem to be out, and Zero and Valor you kind of approach. It seems to be like more or less open to the public. They don't really say anything as you walk through. There's a few weapons and armor to choose from if you didn't bring your own, and some less lethal than others. But there is just kind of like this fresh coating of snow.
Valor's just gonna pick up a quarterstaff.
Zero wouldn't switch from his normal weapon, but he like keeps it like sheathed instead. So, oh no, you go on.
No, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I've never sparred with you, so I don't know how you do things.
I've never sparred with anybody that I wasn't teaching or trying to help with some amount of coping. I've never really sparred for myself before. So I'm just gonna fight you like how I normally fight.
Wow, awesome. Kind of. Shall we get to it then?
Yeah.
And then they like fight to the death.
No. I think
and then they kill each other.
We just hear an explosion in the distance.
The only way to prove that you respect me
I
is
will-
to kill me.
I will say it does start off as like Valor pulling punches like they do with Acacia still. And then I think after Zero gets like one good swing in, some like a switch flips in Valor's head. And they just start fighting normally.
I think with like Zero's particular method of sparring specifically is that he's very like his movements aren't at all like I guess unprecise. Like he's very like quick and calculated with like what he does act on. It was probably a fun I guess like sort of session.
And while we're taking like breaks between rounds, Valor's just gonna like sit next to Zero. I don't know what to do for scraps. I know with you I have a better idea. Think I should just exist around you and not try to be someone that I think you would enjoy being around. But with Scraps, I have no clue how to talk to him. And I want to be his friend.
Well, I mean, I think you really just gotta talk to him like you would any other person. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same way with me. It's, I don't want to be taught anything because there's no problem with me and Scraps. And I'm sure he feels the same way. You really just need to talk, I suppose, normally.
Real friend. He needs a real friend like you.
Oh. Oh, shucks. Yeah, I do think you're overthinking it. Oh, this is a personal gripe. Stop just picking them up. That's like, you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen you just like pick up a Wayne because he was short.
I have actually picked up a Wayne just randomly at times.
Oh, okay. Well, he's like 12 years old, so I think that's like more okay. But still,
Correction. I think he's 10.
he's 10. Oh my God, why are we
No,
traveling with a 10-year-old?
I'm joking. I think he's 16.
Oh, 16? Actually, he's
I
like
think from my memory, he's 16.
God, 16, an elf that height. I fear there's no chance for him.
They're a fairy, so it might be
You
different.
can't say that anymore, Valor.
God damn
Oh
it.
my.
She was a fairy.
I can't do little the I mean, technically I'm only 7. I'm younger than them. And most of that time I spent sleeping.
What?
I was 4 or 5 months out of production when Alucard fell.
God, wait. I've been beefing with someone who's wait.
That's so funny.
You're like, and I mean this in no way to infantilize you. Wow. Sorry. I just need to. Wow. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, I apologize. Actually,
I've said this multiple times too, in fact.
I mean, yeah, but I kind of thought you were like exaggerating it.
No, I was a few months out of production when all of that happened.
Oh, you saw the horrors of war like a few months. Wow, that's actually that's unfortunate. Uh, well, something that I think that although you're young, that you'll have like I think still your memory is very sharp because there's not that much to remember compared to like I don't know I guess someone like Ymir. So it's probably still pretty fresh for you. I that sucks, man.
If it makes you feel any better, my model has been around a lot longer. I was just one of the more recent ones from production.
I mean, well, I mean,
Uh,
drows have been around a lot longer than I have, and you know, I'm still only this big age, so
well, I had a much larger wealth of knowledge and experiences at my disposal because I was one part of an entire network. I could speak with other 14 models without verbalizing like I do with you. We could connect with each other, and when one fell for whatever reason, their consciousness would be housed in the network until a new body was made. And now I don't have that network anymore.
uh, so you were kind of part of like a hive mind.
Mm, not necessarily. We drew from each other's knowledge and experiences, but we never were controlled by one another. We had
I
separate
mean,
thoughts and feelings, but we had each other at least.
I mean that sounds kind of awesome, I guess. I mean that sense of immediate community.
I never got to experience that network too long, and quite honestly, I'm glad none of the older 14 models weren't one of the last.
Uh,
To have
I,
their family effectively ripped away from them. I'm sorry
yeah.
for interrupting.
Oh no, no, you're good. I keep trying to speak. Yeah, that I guess in that way there is like a small mercy there. But yeah, that does sound pretty horrible. But I mean, at, at least you have a new network now. I guess you can still re-experience it, just a little different.
Yeah, the information flows a lot slower and less easier, but it still flows.
Yeah, that's something that I'm not quite used to either.
What?
I for like 300 years, I never held a proper conversation outside of just orders. So this whole it was a lot easier to adjust because the first person I met immediately was Scraps, and we talk a lot. But it was weird getting used to it. It's such a different way of communication.
Oh, until Cortocross, I was convinced that I had to follow my protocols, my coding. I'm still trying to get used to being me, for lack of a better word.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how much I like it.
Well, would you want to go back?
No. I may not like it as much as I thought, but it's better than losing my ability to move around and choose and speak my own mind.
I think free will always has its consequences, but if that's not life, then I don't know what is.
I like life. It's hard to see myself ending somebody willfully without distress. Like, if I was in my right mind, I don't think I would be able to do it.
I guess you always have a lot on your plate, huh?
I don't know how to get rid of the stuff on my plate. And when something is gotten rid of, I just fill the spot.
You know, something that I read once, or maybe my friend told me, is that we kind of follow in patterns that we're used to. Um, so for you constantly being busy in that regard or looking into the next issue over morality constantly, that's probably just a pattern that you're putting yourself in because you're most familiar with it.
I was made to solve the problems at the roots. Not just incarcerate people, but make sure that they understand that I could help them. Edith made me more than just a guardsman. I was made to solve a lot of problems. We were made to solve a lot of problems.
I mean, I guess if you're trying to go against your coding, you don't really have to if you don't want to.
But I do. I want to help people. I'm actively choosing to help people.
Okay, well, I guess if that's how you want to go about it, then if that's what makes you happy.
It does. I'm glad Roland was able to leave the city.
I never really knew the guy, but it
I
was.
didn't either.
Oh, what? What?
Hmm?
I thought you were like super close friends with the dude. Weren't you like besties?
Think about it. I met him a week before he left.
Then why did you care so much?
Because I care about everyone I meet that much.
I feel like that has to be a little exhausting.
It is, but it makes me happy. I don't ever want to close my heart off to people because it's something I have to do. I think the only time I have ever felt okay with taking a life was Hildebrand.
And even with that one, I feel like I had to push pretty hard for it. Oh my goodness, that one took
no,
that one took a
I'm not gonna lie, I think the next thing you had to do if I didn't agree to that was actually knock me out and do it yourself.
I was about to, don't worry.
You know what, that's good.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I feel like I can't share the same sentiment of caring that deeply about everyone I meet ever. Um, I mean, because okay, because I guess the Czar wanted us to open up. Whatever. Uh, I mean, it's where
You
I'm
don't
from. It's, huh?
you don't have to if you don't want to. You can tell me at a more comfortable time.
I mean, it's mostly it's nothing I find traumatic. It's just cultural differences. Do you remember when we killed that man with the owl mask?
Yes.
And whatever gravesite, yeah. And you went and performed some rites to, I guess, help his soul pass on.
I sent him to the next judge because it was not my job to judge his soul.
Yeah. My cultural difference, I thought that was the most I was so shocked. I thought that's the most disrespectful thing you could do to someone, honestly. Because you're supposed to eat them when they die. Otherwise, like their soul is not going to rest.
Oh, well. mm, That one I don't know how to get around.
It's a lot of the misunderstandings and the way that I approach people are just going to be inherently different because that's just not how I've learned. That's just not how my society is or was or whatever.
Well, you said if food is left behind, that's very disrespectful, and there's not a whole lot of food, so you probably saw him as food. And when, after he passed.
It's also it's more of a way of immortalizing someone's memory as well. See, if you were to die or deactivate, even though you're entirely inedible, I would definitely like at least try, just to be respectful.
I
Um,
do have creatures within me.
uh, I mean, I guess like, I mean, I wouldn't eat them. They're well, no, actually, I would argue that because they're living inside of you, they carry more of you. So I think that would be the next rational step.
Am I the corpus? Or am I the animals within me?
I don't see why it can't be a little bit of both.
There are 4 hamsters within me.
What are their names?
I don't know, I haven't spoken with them in quite some time.
Wow.
I just let them live within me.
Oh. I guess I mean if you ever deactivate, would you want them to be taken care of? I guess.
I actually would like that if you could take care of the creatures that lived within me.
I think I could do that.
I know there's at least one spider within me.
No, you're kidding.
I knock on my left rib cage, and a little not like a terribly big spider, but a little jumping spider crawls out.
That's bro. That could like be my cousin or something. That's awesome.
I just look down at the spider. Go back in. It's cold out. I will let you know when I have food. It just crawls right through the ribcage opening again. But yeah, I would
Oh,
appreciate if you could take care of the creatures within me. And maybe some of the moss that grows on me.
I could do that. Would you prefer that instead of me eating you when you passed? I guess you can do both.
Oh, in a way, you can actually hand the rest of my body off to Scraps, the mechanical bits.
Mm-hmm.
That way they could, Valor puts up their hands for quotations, cannibalize my body for future projects.
That's smart actually. I think they'd appreciate that. See,
Yeah.
if I ever die, I would want all of you to sit down like I think the terminology is the Last Supper.
I unfortunately cannot eat.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. So if you pass, I cannot do anything with your body myself.
Oh, well.
I
Uh,
can learn how to cook. Or
that,
do
that I mean, Yeah.
Do you... I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. Do you cook the bodies?
I mean, usually not. Why would you go through? Why would you want to process and almost take away the essence of someone you love? You know?
I mean, that's fair. For me, food food needs to be processed for other people to eat. That's how I have viewed it.
I guess it was the cultural differences again.
Yeah. And even then, most of the culture that I know of isn't really applicable to me. I can't eat, I can't drink, I don't breathe.
You know, honestly, you're gonna love the abyss.
You said it's alive and eats people?
I mean, if we stop like working to serve it, I suppose, kinda.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I really don't. I assume in the Shadow City, we can find some enchantments for you guys. Um, I don't think even with some of our party members' dark vision that they'll be able to see. It's too dark. It's pretty.
I mean,
It's a lot to get used to.
I'm trained to register everything within a 10-foot radius of me.
Yeah,
And
you'll be fine.
but outside of that, I would be completely blind.
Yeah. Actually, I am kind of excited to go back. Maybe we can even run into my family.
Hmm. You speak with them, correct?
Uh, currently,
Well, I just mean in general you can speak with them. You said they were
yeah,
spiders.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I can talk with my mom
Oh, okay.
and dad and siblings and grandma.
Hmm. I mean, I can speak with all. I can speak with most creatures. Like how I'm speaking with you now, and if I concentrate hard enough, I can speak with the hamsters that live inside my chest cavity. And the rats in my book bag.
Were you raised by them?
No. I brought them along because I promised them cheese.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
They are my comrades.
Gotcha. I guess I can't judge. I have a. I mean, I had a son like 2 days ago.
Mm. Well, I have to take care of Courage now. Because they look up to me.
Do you consider Courage like a son?
It's so weird. I don't know how to explain it. I want them to be happy and flourish and do their own thing. And they look up to me. But also, I don't want them to end up making the same mistakes as me. And if they do, they'll be at least be prepared on how to handle the fallout of it.
That
Does that make
you
sense?
know, yeah, but you know you're only 7. Like I know your mistakes now seem really really big, but that's just because in the timeline of it, it's new. It's really not. Even if Courage were to make the same mistakes as you, it's not going to be the big fallout that I think you think it is.
I put a hand on Zero's shoulder. Zero, I killed a man. An innocent man. I killed an innocent creature. That could not fight back.
I mean, you live and you learn. I mean, you know not to do it now.
I see what you're saying. Don't worry. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Yeah, don't worry, nothing taken.
Thank you, by the way, for the sparring and the talk. I haven't been able to. I've been feeling like I've been going through the same motions every day without any change.
I mean, honestly, yeah, no problem. I mean, I've always been here. That's not gonna change.
I didn't think we would have any similarities, by the way. I thought we were too different to really talk to each other. At least like this. It's not an excuse, it's just what I thought.
I mean, that's a little sad. I think people look at, or scornfully look at you the same way they look at me. But, yeah, I mean, I guess, no, I don't think we're that different.
Well, I'm learning that now.
Okay, well.
You know, now that we have the... I'm taking the opportunity to talk with you. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not doing it earlier.
I guess, everything's still a learning process, and now you know.
You both hear the crunch of snow behind you as Octavius walks up to you both.
Oh!
Oh! So sorry.
How you doing?
I'm alright. Sorry, am I interrupting anything?
No, not at all. We were actually talking about you earlier.
Oh!
Not right now, but
no.
earlier.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh, no, only good things.
No, yeah, we were...
Right. I have news. I finished a Valor prototype. Would you like to go and see it?
Yes, we should get the rest of the group. We said not to split up anymore.
And that's where we'll leave off this session.